Here we go, people. Um, I pray this does not mess up. I don't know what's wrong with my voice recorder. It starts acting a fool for some reason. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's schizo. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, um, Roman Reigns won his match on Raw, beat Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have another match, a rubber match, of course, at some point. Um, Hell, I wouldn't mind seeing him Universal Champion, even though he hasn't been there long. Like, let me go ahead and just make this real clear. You know what I'm saying? People beat down Reigns because he was shot to the moon, supposedly, and that's a bunch of BS as well, for winning his championship. Um, how I can easily go ahead and shoot that down is this. The Shield broke up, right? It was Seth Rollins. It was at Seth Rollins' hands. By his hands. He was handpicked by the authority at the time to be the guy to lead the company into the future. He won the Money in the Bank with the help of Kane at the time in the authority. He won every match that he was damn near part of. He even had Dolph Ziggler looking like a joke. When Dolph Ziggler was on his slide and couldn't win a match to save his life. Some of those matches were at the hands of Seth Rollins. He is the first wrestler in history to have his Money in the Bank cashed in at WrestleMania in the main event and win his title against Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Now, with that being said, what I'm trying to figure out is the only reason that Roman Reigns won his championship was because Seth Rollins got injured. Now, they were on pace to meet up at the Survivor Series that Roman Reigns won his title at. And that was supposed to be the match of the year. That was going to be the match of the year. Had they met up, that would have been ugly because they would have went at it. It would have been a war. Former Shield brothers going at it for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, come on, man. Y'all know what it is. Can't beat that. So yeah, but that's shutting down that whole thing about Reigns being shot to the moon. Like Rollins was shot to the moon first, people. Hello, let's just stop. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? And with the whole gimmick thing and the whole storyline thing, Rollins was handed everything. Reigns had to go out there and try to earn the fans' support by going out and wrestling and having to make it seem like he's really earning it more than anybody else was. Him and Ambrose had to do that. Rollins was the one that was given the title. So that just shuts down that whole thing about him being given everything. Because no, it wasn't. But this whole Reigns Lesnar thing, man, let's just see how it goes. I don't want to see them no more because I'm getting tired of seeing Reigns getting demolished by Brock Lesnar, just like every other wrestler does. Rollins was demolished by him. The Undertaker. The only person that beat him down, made him look like a joke, was Samoa Joe. And he's probably going to win his first championship against AJ Styles at SummerSlam. So, I still think at the end of the night, it doesn't matter whether Roman Reigns wins the Universal Championship or not. Braun Strowman is leaving SummerSlam the Universal Champion. It's just going to happen that way. There's no way in the world Braun Strowman. Let me tell you right now, and I'm a Roman Reigns fan, but if Roman Reigns wins the Universal Championship and somehow, some way, he leaves SummerSlam as champion and gets through Braun Strowman, yes, I'm sorry. I'm not kissing Roman Reigns' ass. That's going to be one of the worst booking decisions in wrestling history because I want to see Braun Strowman as Universal Champion. Even I want to see that. I like Braun Strowman. I think he's a cool dude. Um, Basically, in a nutshell, Roman Reigns is not leaving that night as Universal Champion. It's not going to happen. Not with Braun Strowman with the Money in the Bank briefcase. So either Reigns is going to win and lose to Strowman, or Lesnar is going to win and lose to Strowman. Either way it goes, Strowman is leaving that night as the champion. So with that being said, can't wait to see what happens between Lesnar and Reigns on Monday. They're supposed to have a little, confrontation, and he's probably going to get beat down like he did going into WrestleMania. So it is what it is, man. I miss the good old days when the champion actually had to defend his title. Like A Diesel defended it every single month. Bret Hart did it every single month. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, The Rock, Austin, all those guys, when they won their championships, they defended that month every single month at every single pay-per-view. You understand what I'm saying? Lesnar gets to sit his ass at home and watch TV. That's sad. And then there's no way in the world that back then, at any other company competing against WWE, not against WWE, because UFC doesn't compete against WWE, but he's worked for that company. There's no way in the world that a company that a wrestler formerly worked for at that time, as the company's champion, WWE's champion, is going to show up at another company and antagonize their champion. It's just he gets listen, he's earned his rights to do what he wants to do, but he does what he does that he would not have gotten away with back in the day. And everything's not supposed to be the same. I get it, but he still should be at the shows. He still should be defending his titles, even if it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to win. Still, man, people want to see him. People want to see the champion. Put his ass in the ring and let it go. Well, we'll see how it go. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hear him get this recording out. Hopefully it still sounds right, because I know it's been acting up. So I'll see y'all after Monday night.